It's
Streaming.
kitchen stream. Here we go.
Let's see if this works. How much crap am I showing that I should not be showing? This is going to be fun. Are we live?
Let me minimize it. Why? I have like a huge screen of you. It's just terrible. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. I can.
All right, it looks like we are live. So a lot of you have been sending graphics chip machines here because we've been doing them again, and now we're going to talk about why we're probably not going to be doing them again for a long time. So here I have Duke here. He's the person on the motherboard, here on the board repair forum, and he's going to be telling us how to tell if the GPUs are good or bad, and he's going to...
What? Oh, yeah, sure, of course.
Yeah, so tell me what it is you noticed, because you have better eyes than I do by far.
Well, which GPU do you have right there now?
So I have a 0005 that is supposed to be new.
Okay. The 1613 one.
Yeah, the 1613 0005.
Okay. Can they actually hear me? Because I cannot hear myself, so... Is there anybody... Is the chat running yet?
Let's see. Can they hear you? Okay, I'm going to ask. Can you hear Duke? Yeah, so let's see. Excuse me.
Let me see about that.
Okay, they can hear you. That's great.
Oh, great. I'm just looking at the chip I have here right now, so...
So I got one that's supposedly new, and you were telling me that you could see marks on the capacitors where they had tested to see if the caps were shorted.
Yes, that is because not all of them have it. Hold on, let me get the flashlight out here.
And I can put my microscope up in a second as well.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, I think it's this chip. Let me...
Yeah, seeing my head is unnecessary, so we'll just cover that.
Hold on.
Yes, but low bitrate audio. Yeah, it's Google Hangouts for you.
Right. I have my portable microscope here, which is a broken lens of a digital camera. I think it was this chip right here where I could see that. Yeah, I think it's this one. Let me see if I can switch over to my El Cheapo USB cam. There we go. Okay. How am I gonna full screen this thing? Let's see if I can... Is this gonna work? Oh, okay. Can you still... Because Can you still...
I can see.
Alright. Here we go. Let me find this motherfucker. Where are you?
But in the dick-waving contest of microscope cameras, I'm feeling mighty good right now. Look at that.
Oh, shush. Here we go. I don't know if you can... It is pretty... Hey, this thing was like $20.
You got a better deal than I did.
Well, this is... So you got the one for... Did you ever send that pile of shit back? The one on the...
the $700 one, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like this thing.
That I never paid for. They sent it to me as a trial to review, and I never... It was literally not worth the time to put it in a box and send it back to them. Right.
Can you see the scratch right there?
Yes, I do. So let me just make you full screen right now.
Look, it's on all the caps.
I saw the scratch in the middle of the chip. I did. Yeah. So the one on the upper right, the one that's kind of diagonal, that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah, at the caps.
Yeah, I see exactly what you're talking about. So
So you can
it's
actually see
this
there's been.
shit.
Yeah, I cannot see what you're doing because I've got
Oh,
this thing full screen here now. Hold on.
yeah.
So
So
you can actually
this one, I see it, and I'm just pointing it out with the cursor for people who may not be able to see.
see they've been probing the caps, and all the caps have it. So oh shit, moved. See, there's this. So I don't know the resolution you're getting over Hangouts here. So
It looks lovely. Don't worry about it.
it's potato cam. So see, like, so somebody's been testing all these caps after they've probably reballed it, and then testing if the GPU is not shorted.
And what you said was these are 2011 GPUs that are rebranded as 2016 GPUs.
Yes, hold on. Let me switch back here too.
And I can see some scratches on mine as well. So there's like if I were to
actually, yeah, let me.
let's see if I put
I
mine
don't know
up.
if my internet is gonna.
Let's say let's zoom here.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna
Let's
tune
see
into
if,
your stream so I can actually see what you're doing. Let's see.
or I could just do this. There you go. Now on Google Hangouts, you're looking at the microscope.
Oh, hold on. Let me double check here. Hangouts. Done. Come on, done. Oh, here we go. Yes, I can see your microscope. But
so like this over here.
hold on. It's a little bit dark. You got some.
I got some. You want some more light?
That doesn't look like the. That doesn't look like a. No. Not all my chips have it. Not all of them have. Yeah, there's a scratch there. But
This part looks really nasty. I got. Like the dye doesn't look. Gosh, I guess that's just oil.
yeah, but what they did with the thing is they took a 2011 chip. They sanded off the dye. They polished it. And they etched in the new markings with a laser. And as you can also see, if you go down to the actual chip number, the 216 blah 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 blah, you can actually see that's etched in, isn't it? That is not like stamped on.
No, I can feel that with the tweezer. That's
yeah. So that's lasered or ground or whatever the hell how they did it.
I wish there was a way I could make you hear that, but that would probably skeeve people out.
I know what it. Yeah, you're yeah. But I've seen the original chips. I've seen some chips with date code 1617, which are original ones, are not garbage like these, and they have the chip number. Well, yeah. Yeah, see that. Well, there you go. That's just.
So this is an original. This is like a bad GPU that it took off.
Printed or stamped or whatever.
Yeah, and you can see the difference on there for everybody watching. See how I can easily just scratch the numbers right off? I can scrape the numbers off, whereas on this one, the one that came from AliExpress, when I scratch, the number doesn't come off because it was laser engraved in there, as Duke just said. See, I can't scratch this number off the chip. It's impossible to scratch the number off the chip. But on the original one, which I took off somebody's messed up motherboard, it's very easy for me to just scratch the number off with the tweezers. Very little effort.
So yeah, that's the first giveaway, but it's not a definite giveaway because ATI did actually, or AMD did actually also etch the numbers in some chips, but it's one part that's the giveaway for that it's a fake.
Well, if you saw the balls on some of them as well, so this is one of the ones that they said came new from the factory. Check out the balling job.
Yeah, well, yours came with leaded balls because your chip was soldering at 180 Celsius. Or
yeah, that was the first time. That was the first time I wanted to cry.
Well, mine are lead free, definitely. So mine are better fakes.
So at least they're pretending better for you.
Yes, yes. Mine are better. What is the batch code on your chip? The number above the or underneath the made in Taiwan. That is PNT 493. Yeah, that's the same as mine. So. Okay.
Yeah, now all my 9000s are perfect. Every one of these I've soldered has been fine.
Yeah.
And these are...
I've used about 20 of them now, and all of them have worked. So they do work. I have no complaints about them working, but yeah, that's gonna.
Actually, that didn't scratch off. That's interesting.
Uh-oh, Louis, what did you get?
This is the second batch of 9000s.
No.
Oh.
I think you got fucked.
Yeah, we have some AliExpress people to charge back. Let me see if I can find some more originals, because I keep them all next to the machine. So, and I know that I've done some of these. Let me just disconnect my headphones. They're about 2 feet long. Alright. Okay, got headphones back on. So this is a 9000 that got taken off a board. Just clean it off.
Yeah, that's going to have it printed on instead of etched, definitely. All the older ones have definitely.
And this one over here. Yeah, the numbers just come right off.
Well, yeah, it's not a definite.
I hear.
That is not a definite thing, but it's one. Go back to your 9000 chip again, because I'm curious about
the new one or the old one.
No, the new one.
You meant, sorry, you said the new one or the old one?
Yeah, no, the new one.
All right, the new one. Let's take a look.
1619 one.
1619. 1619. Here we are.
So, well, for a start, give the caps a bit of a close up. See if they've been probing the caps. See if you can see any scratches on there. How many of these do you have?
About 10 or 15. And the 0005s I have 10 or 15, and the 0001s I have about 10.
I don't see anything here. That looks all right. Yeah. Oh, that's the hair, probably.
That's just hair.
Yeah.
Some blue Chinese hair.
Sure. Also, the dot. I was looking at the dot, the dot in the underneath the type marking. You can see the horizontal etching marks in the. No, the dot. No. Below,
this?
below, down. Yeah, that one. You can see the horizontal etching lines in there. See? And I think the original ones don't have like horizontal lines in them. The etching on them is much smoother than this. I'm afraid these chips are fake, but we're gonna examine them some more. It's etched, or it's just lasered, whatever.
And the original one. Let's look at the dot on that original one.
That one's printed, I think. Well, the dot on the yeah, that's inked. I think. Hold on.
Yeah. Definitely has a different pattern.
Well, they have 6 years in between, so.
It was interesting. My first batch of 0005s worked, besides me being an idiot and putting the wrong chip on the wrong board. And then the one where I knocked the resistor off. But that's my fault, not the chip's fault. The first batch of 5 was great. The next batch of 15, every single one didn't work. They just wouldn't boot into the OS, or they had green lines, and...
Well, no, that's a soldering problem. I mean, if the chip is really fake, it'll just not work, or it'll hang on boot. If you got green lines or just video corruption, it's bad soldering, or
Well, from green, I mean that that little stepping pattern, like it's like yeah, like
Nah, that's it. Could be a dead chip, but no. Usually, no. Usually, it's crappy soldering.
What have yours been doing?
They've all worked fine. I've used about 20 of them, maybe more, maybe 30. I don't know, and I know they're all gonna come back. This is gonna
Oh,
suck.
yeah.
It's gonna suck balls.
How many do you have left?
50, 60. I can get the box. I've got a box full of them.
Are you
And I have
buying
more
from
on,
this?
and I have more on the way. I think I've got like 30 more on the way. The 001 chips. So
Yeah, I think I'm just done with this. Like all these 9000s, they just work. And like you say, crappy soldering, but like these just work.
Yeah, well, this is go back to your 005 chip because I want to see if you can.
The old one or the new one?
New one. So the new 005.
I gotta.
So let's see if you have to really clean this thing, make it clean. Just use no alcohol. Just use a dry cloth and make it perfectly clean.
Sparkle anti-static paper towel from Amazon.
Whatever. If it works, it works. So perfectly clean. So now the trick is because of the sanding, the corners will be slightly, of course, be sanded more than the center of the chip. So if you can reflect the light in a certain way off the corner of the chip, and it's going to be really difficult because
I'm going to take the light off of the microscope so I can control and move it around.
Well, you have to have a straight line, preferably two parallel lines. I've got in my light, I've got like the CCFL light above my desk. I've got there's the grate in there that has that creates parallel lines. And if I mirror
actually, yeah, let me see. I can do that here. Here we go.
It is.
Okay, now let me put this thing back on. I just figured out how to do parallel lines. I've never used this feature before, but now I have a reason to. Alright, so that's parallel lines.
Yeah, but you have to reflect them into the die. Here we go.
Almost.
It has to. Hold on. It is very.
Let me try if I do the other two. You want to show it on yours?
Oh, I don't think my potato cam can handle it. But I can. I'll have to walk from the kitchen to my work bench. Let's see if this is gonna.
Isn't the kitchen your workbench?
Well, sort of, but the real work stuff is in here.
This is where the magic happens.
It may be a little bit dark in here. That's all right. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Multimeters. Okay. Let me see if I can get that. Stop moving. Here we go. I doubt I can make this happen. Let's see. Let's switch to potato cam. There we go.
I'll make potato cam full screen.
Yeah. Let me get my potato cam up here. So
Duke, by the way, is one of the very few people that you'll meet that's actually cheaper than I am.
Cheaper? What do you mean?
Well, like microscope camera, hot air station, tools. Duke believes in the brain. Everything else should be not something that you pay for.
Let me see. Here we go. We're getting there. Can you... Hold on, because this camera works in... Okay. Wow. Can you see the grading in my light? That's actually my light you're seeing.
I couldn't tell if that was the chip or your ceiling.
No, that's so fuck. It's not showing up on the camera. Crap. I don't think this is... It is hard enough to catch with the naked eye. So, here we go. On the corner. Can you see the... Can you see how the... Fuck. Because if the corner is slightly rounded, how the... how that light is being stretched out. See that?
Yeah.
See, small.
Wow.
That is because the corner is slightly rounded from polishing. It's really hard to catch.
And they will do all this work to sell a $20 chip.
Hey, 25. Well, a Rebolt one is worth like what, $10? And the so-called new one is $25. You know? In China, that's a lot of money. I was actually. I had another chip here somewhere that.
What is that? Your time.
I had another chip here that had a really small.
Thank you for whoever just got a brain booster from the bean.
How many people are watching this bullshit?
617 people.
Shit.
But no pressure.
Oh, sure. I'm trying to find the chip that had the that had a little damage, and you could actually see that the damaged area had been polished. But of course, I cannot find the fucking chip.
Nothing ever works when you want to record or stream. Ever.
No, I know.
It's like a rule of the internet.
But let's see. This is the 001 chip. This is the 005. Let's see. Okay, what is going on that corner? Let's see if we can.
I wonder what's in a brain booster.
Yeah, this is not going to happen on camera, is it? Well, hold on. Maybe we can see. Oh, because there were also some scratches from reballing this. Maybe if you got your chip there, you can throw it under the microscope and see if you can see some scratches that were left from
It's good.
reballing this.
Yeah, let me see what mine looks like. Let me just shrink this. I'm sure I'm going to find a bunch. It's going to be depressing. So let's see.
Well, as you can see, my balls. I don't know how big I am on the screen right now, but my balls are definitely 100% lead free.
What are you looking for?
Huh?
What are you looking for?
Looking for scratches and signs that it's been reballed. Oh, look at this! This is another beauty. Look at this shit spool.
Also, actually,
This
do
is
you
like
have a
if
whole
Tim
bunch?
Cooks like had his own personal soldering iron and like was selling me a spool of GPUs. This is what I would expect to get.
Dude, I would happily give Apple $50 for a chip if I knew it was real.
I would give them $60 for a chip if I knew it was real.
Oh, now we're in a bidding war here.
You know, we made some progress in Tennessee. One of the people there, when we said, well, you know, in Nebraska, they said this is supposed to be a federal law, not a local one. The guy said, and I quote, "We kick the federal government in the nuts every day." So that was some good progress. We changed one no into a yes, and we got him to consider changing it from a tractor bill to a general bill. But by the time that happens, these machines will not be fixed.
Oh man, I'm gonna be dead.
Yeah,
Cause
maybe not dead, but you know,
well, the thing is, if this
in
is
an
gonna
old
be,
folks' home with children that never visit you.
if you're gonna make this industry wide, there's gonna be an issue. What do you think about all the cheapy Chinese $45 tablets? What do you think about that? So, yeah, let me provide you with schematics and parts for a pile of shit like that. It's just
I mean,
not gonna happen.
I don't think people are ever going to ask or care about that shit.
Yeah, but if it's a law, it's a law. The thing is, they're like, oh, well, then you're not allowed to sell this thing in the U.S. So I think you have to set some sort of price for, like, a minimum price for a device. And above a certain price, you have to, because it has to be worth fixing.
I was thinking instead of that, rather than compelling them to release them, rather put a little leaf logo or something on the front of the package. Give the companies that if they release schematics and sell parts and all that, and then give them a tax break.
Yeah, nobody. What tax break? Apple's not paying any tax. They don't give a fuck.
Not in your country.
Well, not even in the fucking U.S.
Yeah, point
They,
taken.
they pay something in the Cayman Islands for like 3% or what? 0.3%, 0.003%. I don't know.
We can make it 0.0002%.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you and me, we are paying taxes, not the fuckers that make this shit.
Yeah.
My potato cam is not seeing any scratches.
Yes, I just showed you the lead-free ones, the 9000s that worked, and these are the 0005s that don't. These people suck at reballing. Like, there was one person on stream.
No, but I'm looking at your reballed garbage chip now, but that thing is full of flux. It's all shiny and is there flux on it, or is this? It's fluxed. Come on, look at it. That should be matte, a dull green, not shiny.
No, I know why this is fluxed. It's because I went to put flux on it before I went to solder it onto a board, and then I looked at it and went, "Oh dear God, was I just about to solder this to a motherboard?"
Well, get another one. Get something better, because this one is, of course, this is. Excuse me. This one can go in the trash. So this is a fresh one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're definitely leaded balls. Yeah, they're way too shiny. I'm sorry. So the resolution on this is shit on Hangouts. I don't know if YouTube's any better. Can't see shit.
We get what we pay for.
Eh.
I'm streaming to YouTube at 6 megabits, so maybe a little better.
6 megabits up? Hell,
I stream
man,
it-
I mean, I'm lucky if I get 800 kilobytes up here.
Where, is that an igloo that you're working from?
No, this is Netherlands, but I'm in the middle of nowhere, so I'm just happy I have even working internet.
So this entire time, I thought that you used EFI ASD because you were smarter than everybody and knew that that was the one that would actually show you the sensor failures, when in reality, that's the only one that you could download.
Oh hell yeah! If I have to download 30 gigs, it's going to take 2 weeks.
If you use a UV light, you will simplify your forensic skill. I actually have a UV light. Would that help?
I don't. Try it. I don't know.
Yeah, let me get it. I have the stupid nail polish thing. It's funny you mentioned it. I was just about to throw that away today. Let me get up and get the thing.
Or is this the
Where's that
UV
little
light
UV
for
light
the,
piece of shit?
for the conformal coding
Yeah.
stuff?
This is back from when I thought it would be a good idea to replace the screen on S3s with Loca.
Oh, I thought you were thinking of opening a
those were
nail
dumb days.
studio.
Those were dumb. I gotta find out where to plug this shit in.
Louis' Nail Studio.
This thing is this looks retarded. Let me if let me see if I can. No. Okay, so this piece of crap right here. Look, I even broke it open so that I could put the phone in it.
We can't. Hold on. Oh, I'm looking at the Hangouts video. Damn. Let me see if I can. How much lag is there on you?
UV light, baby.
This
Whoa.
thing is. This looks retarded. Let me.
All right.
If I can see
I
it.
hope, please don't burn my balls. And let's turn on the microscope.
Hold on.
Yeah, there's no way now I'm gonna fit that over here.
Come on, Hangouts. I lost my video window. Oh, here we go. Ugh.
Let's see, if I turn off this light and I just keep on the UV light, what do I get?
Fuck all.
I get shit. Okay, what if I turn on this, but really low? I wish there was a way to take these lights out of the case, but I don't think that's possible because this is meant for a nail salon.
Do you have a? Is your conformal coating, is that UV curing or is it just air?
Oh, just air. I bought this for fixing Samsung S3s in 2014 because I thought that was like.
What you mean, like replacing the screens and glass? And
I've had many bad business ideas. I'm
oh
fully
my
aware.
god.
Yeah, I can't see shit. This is terrible. Okay, fuck this. Before I get cancer, let's turn this thing off.
Well,
So how long ago did you buy your chips?
these were like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago.
Are you filing a claim as fast as I am?
I think it's already over. At least for the AliExpress ones. I got a bunch from AliExpress and I've got a bunch from eBay. So with eBay, I'm good for 90 days. But
How much does AliExpress give you?
I think it's 2 weeks after you confirm received.
Huh.
So fuck with that one.
Wah, wah, wah.
But
I think I'm over
for
2 weeks, which
everybody,
means that I got.
I think it's important to note who we bought this crap from.
Ah, definitely. So let me go over the seller that sold me the. It's funny because the seller that sold me the bad ones is the same as the one that sold me the good ones, but they only sold me one batch of good.
Louis, I think your 9000s are fake too.
Yeah, but they always work. I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Don't get
well-
me wrong. I'm not surprised. I won't. If they start coming back, I would not be surprised.
They
at all.
will, because they have all the signatures of being coming from the exact same fake. Because actually, there's one more thing that sets off my fake alarm, and that is if you get your spool of 005s, then let me check mine here. Some of them will have a QR code in the top left corner. So if you look at your chips, and in the top left corner, some of mine have a QR code, and some of them don't. So,
QR code is good thing or bad thing?
well, I don't care, but if all the chips were from the same batch and from the same date of manufacture, yeah, there it
Let's
is.
see.
So,
That one has a
but,
QR code.
so,
This one doesn't have a QR code.
there
And
we
it's in the
go.
same fucking spool.
Yeah, and
Man.
that was the exact same date code, batch code, everything, and that one does not have a QR code. So, yeah.
This has a QR code, and this does. Okay, those ones do.
So if you've got a good microscope, and we have 700 people watching this, bring up that QR code and see if anybody can actually decode it. Because I'm kind of curious. What is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
it's a
so
bit-
any of the smart people watching, let me just get
Do a
it in
screen
better focus
capture
here.
and what is it? What does it say? Does it say fake chip? Fooled you. Ha ha.
Yeah, there was this one time that this employee from another store came by, and he looks at one of my boxes that I'm handing him parts from, and he starts laughing, and he's like laughing at the top of his lungs, and he's like, "Why are you laughing?" And he goes, "That's his crap." And he's
What,
like, "You're not giving me
Chinese?
stuff from that, right?" And I was handing him keyboards from this box that said crap in Chinese.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, so what is this? Let's see if anybody... Scan the QR code. Lewis, scan... How am I going to scan this? I can't take a
Yeah,
screenshot until I close Open Broadcaster. That's one of the things with Open Broadcaster that sucks. I cannot take a still picture of this. I would actually have to record it, which I'll start recording right now, and after I'm done, save a piece. iPad
So yeah,
Rehab says fuck you. It says fuck you.
yeah. I bet it says. But see, that's another giveaway of not all the chips coming out of the same batch. So
Yeah, like this one, it
that's-
even has the same code in the middle. So
well,
PNT
yeah, they're all the
49300.
same.
And the date code is the same, that's the same, but no QR code, and this has a QR. Well, not even a QR. Somebody said it's not a standard QR code.
Well, no, it's not. But I mean, figure it out. Let me
Yeah.
let me dig through my box of
Well,
shit
come
chips.
on. We're allowed to please bro every now and then, right?
Okay, so I have an old chip here with date code 1152 that has a QR code. I have one here with 1136, which has a QR code. I have one with 1216, which has a QR code. I have one. I have one with 1111, so an early chip from early 2011 that does not have a QR code. So let's see if there's a pattern there that the early chips don't have QR codes. I have an 1112 here with no QR code. I've got an 1142 with QR code. I have an 1150 with QR code. Oh, this is so depressing. All these ones are going to come back. I've got an 1134 with barcode. I have an 1107 without barcode. 1110 without barcode. And 1131, but this is a 9000 chip without barcode. This is another 9000 without barcode. Another 9000 without bar. Do your 9000s have barcodes?
Great question.
Barcodes, QR codes. Because all the 9000s I have here don't seem to have them.
Is that an Android phone I hear?
Yes, it's my Samsung, trusty Samsung S4.
All right.
totally default. So yeah, it whistles.
Yeah, none of my 9000s have a QR code.
Yeah, none of these. Actually, none of these have two, but I do have. I know for a fact that I have real 9000s from 2013, which also do not have QR codes. So yeah, the 9000s don't have QR codes. I guess we can safely say that now. But I was digging through more. I have an 1123 with no QR code.
I kind of want to get to the point of shaming the seller. Let's see. So where'd you buy your shit from? Which one?
Well, I bought it from the same fucking garbage Chinese that you bought it from. Mine came from SZSX or something.
Shenzhen. This
Yeah,
fucker.
Shenzhen.
Yeah, so
Fuck
this
you. Oh, I've got an 1146 without.
this fuckface right here cost me over $500 in fake shit.
Oh, you got off cheap. Fuckface cost me about $3,000. 11. Oh shit! I have an 1107 with barcode. So there goes the theory of early 11 chips not having QR codes. So, it's pretty random. Oh well, fuck. Oh well. There goes that theory out the window.
We both got screwed by the same people.
Well, yes.
That's depressing.
So, what do you hear?
Wait, so like, even if you can't file a claim, how did you pay? Like wire or credit?
Well, AliExpress is credit card and eBay is PayPal, of course. So,
So even if it's past 2 weeks, can't you file a chargeback?
well, PayPal, of course, you have what do you have? 90 days, I think. So,
But
that's
AliExpress,
not
you
an
said
issue.
after 2 weeks you're screwed. But are you really screwed if you can file a chargeback?
Well, you can file a chargeback on your credit card, but yeah, you have to do the unauthorized payment thing because otherwise, but it's not really unauthorized, is it? So I don't think you're gonna get away with that.
Yeah. iPad Rehab says, take joy in the fact that this dude is busy abolishing the shit out of crap chips that no one will ever buy now. I got to change the title of this video and also to link to this auction. He's probably just going to change his name and in a week be up with a new account. And that's the way this works.
You've been around for a while. But he's the only one selling this shit. And my trusty Chinese, the one I trust that mostly has sent me good chips over the last 5 years. I asked him yesterday, do you have new 005 chips? And he's like, nope. No any stock in the market right now. So these fuckers must know these chips are fake. But
which ones are the cross-compatible ones? Like, what can you use a 0001 where a 0005 would have been? Or no?
Well, yeah, if you change the resistor strapping, then yes. In most cases, you can. Not in all cases.
What do you think the chances are my 0001s are real? I bought them from Shenzhen.
They are real because I have them too. And then are they the beautiful date code 1630?
Let's see.
I've got one right here. It's date code 1630, and batch code is P6T375.
Actually, I gotta find where the hell they are.
If you have those, you have more garbage.
Where did I have? Where are my 0001s?
Because that was the chip I ran out first. So I think I have 30 of them still somewhere in the China Post on my way, so maybe I can reroute them to the
Yeah, my
landfill.
0001s are 1630.
Yes, and batch code
Batch.
P
I'm afraid.
P6T375.
Let's see. Gotta open
That
them.
must be. They're all the same garbage. Oh, yours came in anti-static packaging?
I get. Look at that.
Really?
They
'Cause
like
mine
me.
didn't.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
they
'cause
like
they
you
like me.
much. Yeah, because mine came in cling wrap.
Yeah,
of course.
PGT 375.
Yeah. So yeah, garbage.
Yeah, they all have QR codes.
Actually, no, mine does not have a QR code.
Maybe they sent me the good batch this time and you the crap batch.
Yeah, sure, honey. Sure.
That would be fair.
Mm-hmm. Totally think so. Actually, I've added this guy to my Skype and or girl, I think it's
I have girls. I have things claiming to be girls trying to add me to Skype all the time.
Yes, yeah, but they have those long numbers.
Hmm.
It's Sarah Guo. Sarah Guo.
Just to be careful, if you say a source on stream, whatever you want to buy from them will be sold out 2 minutes after you log off. I learned that lesson a year ago.
Well, yeah. Go buy from Sarah Guo when you get fake reballed garbage. So
No, you mean the best of the best.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go buy it. Well, and also actually, maybe we've been a bit naive with the whole pricing on these chips too. Because when I bought them, I think I bought them for $21.99. I don't know what you paid.
Yeah, like I remember the 0001s being 30 to 40 and the 0005s being 25 to 30 the last time I bought them.
Well, no. I've always paid for real 005s through my trusty Chinese that I trust. I was paying about 35 to $40.
Yeah. So this is a little too cheap.
So when these popped up for $21.99,
Greedy.
I think they're $23.99 right now. But yeah, that may have been a little bit too good to be true. So, and look, oh man, let me show you my box of misery. Look, I've got a whole fucking box full of these fuckers. Right.
And people really don't get this when they ask why prices are what they are. It's like, let's say we buy Retina screens. It's like, there's really no way to know how many of them are actually going to work. And you can't send any of this shit back. You know, this all is like the $3,000 that you lost has to get factored into your regular prices. Because you can't, as you said, you probably can't send that stuff back.
Well, I'm gonna try because this is about $3,000. So this does kind of suck, you know.
Me too. I'm gonna try to send them, even if it's a 500 or so. Even if you send it back, that's the thing. The time that you waste on this crap is just is the real killer.
Or I can just resell this on eBay.
Or you could resell it on eBay. Evil.
Hey, well, I mean, I think I'm the first one complaining. Well, you're the first one complaining that it didn't work, but these chips have been working fine for me. But
here's what's going to happen when you sell them on eBay. You're going to sell it on eBay. Somebody's going to buy it. They're going to sign up for the forum. They're going to say, why does my GPU not work? You're going to add... I feel like we've been down this road before. Have we been down this road before?
Yeah, I have many. Well, a couple of times. Well, I actually this week. Actually, I've. Well, actually,
it's going to wind up coming back to you in a very, very immediate way.
Yeah, actually, I've got a dead MacBook Pro for sale right now somewhere, and somebody from the forum replied on that. So if you're on the forum and you're trying to buy dead MacBook Pros, don't. I'm being nice. I'm not selling it to you because you don't want it. Trust me, you don't want it. I took the cover off and I put it straight back on. I was like, nope, this one is for sale. So yeah. Yeah. So has anybody on watching the stream? Has anybody bought this crap, or are we the only two suckers here?
Let's see.
Who bought this shit?
Are you reading the chat?
I'm not reading the chat, so I
Let's
can.
see.
Hold
I don't
on,
see
am.
anybody who said that they've bought them. Doctor Who
Yeah.
says, asked, he donated $2 and said, ask Duke, please, how he tests the replaced GPUs. Thank you.
I turn it on and boot it into an OS, and if it works, why call it a day?
Yeah. Why run if you can run Furmark to test it if you want to kill it.
No, I do actually run for mark for 30 seconds. If it runs for a mark and I get a frame rate of I don't know, like 12 or whatever frame rate is normal. I was like, okay, good. Because actually, what you said about the compatibility between the 005 and the 001s, if you have a 001 board, or actually the original chip is the 0084, which is the same chip as a 001. But if you change that to a 005 on a 1 gigabyte Samsung board, then it will work. It'll boot into the OS if you get the strapping right. And then if you look in the OS and you look at the properties of the graphics card, it'll say like 262,000 megabytes of VRAM. So it sounds like a nice upgrade, but it's some screw up with the video EFI BIOS thing, and as soon as you run Furmark or Heaven, it'll just say fuck you and it dies. So I have not gotten to work replacing a 0084 with a 005 on the 1 gigabyte boards with Samsung chips. And I think it's a video BIOS issue, but I've not bothered any further with it.
I'm glad that the graphics chips dying ended with this model.
Well, don't get your hopes up. I mean, they're not old enough yet. The Nvidias are better though. The N14 are on the newer boards right now, and N14.
What's interesting is the 650M uses 10 more watts of power, yet doesn't die with a machine. It has the exact same cooling design. The 3330 board, the graphics chip takes 10 more watts. It has the same fans, the same heatsink, and it never dies.
Well, that's because Nvidia learned from their fuck up from 2006 to 2008. So I think they learned their lesson right there. And AMD, I learned it, well, in 2012, I guess. So I hope for AMD, but I'm not sure.
Well, it's 8 o'clock, so I'm about to head out of here and go home and go to sleep with some tea until my cold is gone.
There's boards to fix, man. There's board to fix.
Yeah, but there's not. Look, you can't see any of them. See? Look, where are the boards? There's nothing here.
Oh man, I'm working on the I'm working on a 2849 right now. So liquid damage, of course. So.
You can. That's the thing. You can never escape it because your work is at home. So like, how do you run away from it?
I work till I drop. So that's gonna be like 5 a.m. So another 3 hours.
Jesus Christ! Oh yeah, because it's I forgot, Netherlands. So it's like 2 a.m. over there.
2 a.m. right here right now. So.
And you're still working.
You know.
Yes, Lewis and Duke, I took the data matrix code from your chip and edited it to make it readable. It appears to just mean 0051-19. Sorry if you found that out already. Huh.
Oh, so what did he get?
0051-19.
0051-19?
Yeah.
So, do you think so it's 005, and then 1, which means maybe 2011, and then dash 19 would be week 19. So if we have some more of those, hold on, this could be interesting. If you have some more of those QR codes, get a few different chips, and and see
Let's
if
see.
they're actually all the same. Because maybe the date code is actually in those QR codes.
So who is the? Let me find the guy that found this. 00. The chat scrolls so fast I can't see. Yeah, it was Daftykins in chat. All right, let's find another chip with a QR code.
So props to this guy. I'm curious now because if the date code is embedded in that QR code, then we can definitely say yes. Oh, actually, maybe take an old chip, so you know the original date code. Take an old chip with a QR code, so you.
Good point. This one doesn't have it.
I've got one here if you really need one. I can
Here
do
we
it
go.
on.
I have an 1104, so that's Right, I'm going to put my 1104 date code with the QR code on the screen.
That's it.
Let's just make it bigger, which means doing this. And change the exposure. And make it cleaner.
Oh,
All right. That's kind of a fucked up looking code. Like, it looks a little distorted and nasty.
I've got a few here too if you need them. So if this one is 0051-04, then we can pretty certainly say that QR code has the date code in it. Which I hope it does.
They're data matrix codes, not QR codes. All right, so I can start using the right terminology.
Whatever. Data matrix code. Okay.
By the way,
idea.
have you tried the new board view software, the open board view? Or are you still using TP-Link?
Dude, I'm using TP-Link.
Seriously, you're the last.
It's perfect.
Paul Daniels is gonna cry. He coded this shit from scratch for us. You know how much work he put into this?
I do. I did download it. I did try it, but I was like, oh, but it's all different.
That's what it.
I don't know what your issue is with TP-Link with the whole scrolling and things. If you use the arrow keys and the left and right mouse button,
the board gets lost on the screen, and I have to go find it.
No, you don't have to.
It's like a lost child.
No. You can hit home, and it'll center the board. It's like bam, right there. There's a home button.
On open board view, you can click a point, and it'll show you every other point on the board where that same signal is.
Yes, that is indeed, yeah.
And it'll give you a list of which pin on the chip is which signal on the right side, and it'll put a number inside each one of the circles on, let's say, a QFN package or a BGA.
Yeah, I've used it a couple of times, but I don't use board views that much actually. It's not that I. Maybe 1 in 10 repairs, I pull up the board view when I really need it. It's not that much of an issue. I just used TP-Link to fix my 2849 because I had a corroded R9500. So has our QR code been cracked yet?
Let's see. Has anybody gotten my data matrix code? I have no idea how to turn this into a number.
Me
Here I'm relying on the goodwill of society and the live stream viewers.
Oh, this one is pretty sucky. This one is like dots instead of squares.
Yeah, this one looks like shit.
Yeah, I've got another one. I don't know how many you have there, but I've got a few nice ones that have the nice and square. Let me see if my potato cam can Zoom in on a.
Is that the MacBook Air webcam?
Huh?
Is that the MacBook Air webcam?
Yeah, this is my eyesight, man. All
Close.
2 megapixels of it. So I've got a 0084 chip here with a nice QR code. Let me see if I can bring that on screen. And no. Okay. Potato can. Here we go. So, yes. All right, here we go. Ah, look at that. Oh shit. And oh yeah. Oh, that is. It's probably as good as it's gonna get. Let me. Whoops. Oh, actually, shit. You know what the issue is with this camera?
Huh.
It's actually it's mirroring the thing. You see, you can read that. It's mirrored because this is a garbage Chinese shit camera, and everything is mirrored. So the thing is, you have to take this barcode, mirror it, and then yeah, maybe it's better if you find a good barcode right there. Hold on, shit. Or a data matrix. This one is not so nice. The resolution is not there. Actually, can you find a better one there under your microscope?
What do you want me to look for?
A better code thing, because the one you have up right now is a bit
Shit.
shit. Okay, look, here is like super magnified, but I don't think it's gonna fit on the. And fuck this. It's not gonna work. Hello, yeah.
Yeah, the rest of my old ones don't have QR codes actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a whole bunch of them here with QR codes.
Let's see, where are the rest of my old ones?
Let me send you some. I've got many that all return.
Aha, I found an old one. This is an 1134 with not a dot, a matrix, whatever the hell it is. It's just a little bit nasty. Little cleaning is needed.
I'm really curious if the date code is in there. You could you put 2 next to each other under the microscope to see if they're the same code? If you can visually see they're the same, it's not worth.
I have an
screwing with.
1132 and an 1134. And an 1131, but the 1131 doesn't have a QR code. I mean, whatever the hell that thing is. I keep saying QR code.
Data matrix.
Data matrix. Data matrix. Yeah, so this is an 1134.
And can you put another one like next to it? Like
Let's
have
see.
it in the same frame?
Let's find another one that has... All right, now here's a new one. This is a supposedly 1613.
Yeah. Let's see.
This isn't... It's... You can't get both in focus since...
Nah, yeah, it's gonna be higher. Well, this one is the one I'm seeing on the stream right now is reasonably readable. So, who is gonna bother?
Yeah, I'm gonna get going before my nose falls off my face. Want to add a shameless plug for the forum before we end?
Yes, everybody sign up for the Rossmann Repair Forum.
For those who
Whatever the
aren't
URL
familiar, what is the? So you're the one who posts. What are the defects that you found in Apple products from 2008 to the present? I guess. Well, give us your list of firsts. No humble,
Oh.
just complete bragging.
I don't know, the C90, 9560, U8900 on the 3332s, C771 on all the 2008, 2009, 15, 17-inch boards. What else? I think those are pretty much the only serial defects on Apple stuff. Am I forgetting something?
Yeah, and so far it looks like you fixed at least 1,000 boards without looking at them through the forum.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. That's 1,000 times no $600 for Apple. So there you go. How much is that? Is that 6 million?
Yeah. All right. So time for me to get out of here.
So yeah,
Thank
somebody
you very much for.
take a screenshot of the data matrix thing. I'm really curious to know if the date code is in there actually, or that
Me
is.
too.
Anyway, yeah, nice having a chat, and
Thanks for joining
don't buy
us,
this
and
garbage.
Don't buy from Sends In. I got to change the title before I go to make sure it links to them. All right. See ya.